So me and bruh had hit the point of no return. Problem was, we had no idea we were headed for a collision course with all our enemies.
Jordan looking like a true star today. I'm Najir Chambers from Big Gold Belt Media. Very excited to talk to you today. We're talking BMF season 4, new episode streaming each and every Friday on Stars. How you doing?
I'm good. What up, though?
What up, though? Man, we got so much to talk. Let's get through it. First of all, I'm going to the one I'm sure you're the most excited to talk about. And that's episode 4, the 95 Source Awards. I mean, that's the most iconic award show of all time. I mean, there's so many things, stories. Folks know things out there still telling stories from that night and how that night really changed the landscape of our culture forever to be a part of that, to insert your character party in this, and to have your take, and then all the essentially cameos, but the characters, the names, the figures, these icons that we all recognize, and we can put it together. I definitely just want to give folks, when we're talking about the 95 Source World Source, Biggie's there, but like
Mhm.
we name Biggie. But he's talking to Faith right there, like the glamour and bringing this all together. Just tell me how excited you were to see that on your page.
Oh my gosh, I feel like I can still feel the experience. The way it was shot is the way I remember it. It was like slow motion. I was just like, wow, like crazy, absolutely incredible, and just yeah, like really using your imagination. You're like, this could have been the moment,
Yeah.
like this would have happened. People would have walked down these hallways, everybody would have been chilling out, like in their rooms or in the hall. And so it was really, 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 really incredible. That is seared into my memory. It's almost like I was there for real.
Yeah, it's the literally an iconic moment
Yeah.
but for this series, and we're definitely going to be talking about it once that episode airs. But listen, when I saw you were announced for this season, and I've seen your work in Gossip Girl, and I was curious about seeing just really you growing as an actor and the versatility in your performance, which you killed it. But I have to be honest, I was not expecting this character to be so pivotal for this season. I
Mhm.
think, contractually, maybe it says one thing, but I can tell you as a viewer, this is 100% like a main star cast member of this season. Like a lot of everything that happens this season goes through this character. I
Oh,
want to know for you because there is a subject matter of addiction. There's a subject matter of abuse, both physically, mentally, contractually by artists, things that we always talk about, 360 deals and how that is. Just for you as a woman, a woman of color, and as an actress, like to breathe life into a character that's clearly going to be inspirational for folks. Well, like how special, important, and really crafting this all together.
honestly, it's exactly what you said. Like the importance of it um, was just paramount to me. Like I felt such a duty to represent this experience, and I relate to it on so many levels. And so I just I felt an immense amount of responsibility, but I also felt that I had everything that I needed to do so. And I feel like I was really supported by cast and crew on BMF, just like creating this environment on set that was just really like I felt safe to really delve in and explore these themes. Yeah, it was really exciting for me. And honestly, I feel like I learned a lot. I feel like I am changed for having
Mm.
represented this character and for having done all the research that I did do into like BMF and into Atlanta and Detroit, like at these times, it was really cool.
Yeah, yeah. Truly, congratulations! Just phenomenal job here. I love, love, love your performance. You gave so many moments that I was like, oh my God, you're. Again, that's what I'm like. This isn't a guest character. This isn't this is a reoccurring cast member here. Like each and every episode, you're delivering top tier. And then like, for you talk about the history of BMF, like obviously one of the major pit stops was the creation of Stomping Ground Records Entertainment. And, if you know the history, we know what artist was attached to it and other artists that was influenced by it. But like to really craft such a unique story really still shows the importance of it. So like knowing that for the series sakes that you were taking the BMF story to that most important chapter, you know, and again, I know you text your friends and the homies like I'm on part of BMF and I got this role, but like you're part of one of the most important chapters of it. Just again, what was that sort of excitement for it?
Yeah, exactly, right? Because it's like I'm just excited, point blank, period. But then I find out that it's this pivotal moment, which I really do think is important in like the BMF universe in terms of, you know, like he's been doing what he needs to do to get his money and to take care of his family. And then it's like, and now we do this creative expression and now we help artists and we try to free them from, you know, these predatory managers, you know, and I
Yep.
feel that is at the core what they wanted to do. They really wanted to give people their freedom, and the best way to give people their freedom is to give them their money. You know what
Yeah.
I mean?
Yeah.
So they got that first, and then they wanted to, you know, make their impact with the music industry. And I'm so inspired. I think it's amazing.
Speaking of music, for the sake of time, you just dropped a single last month, Dodge Ram. Talk to me about that. And then when is the album coming? Is obviously the only responsible question to ask here.
Yeah, so Dodge Ram just launched, perfectly timed with BMF. I auditioned with that as a demo actually for to audition for Parody. So I did Dodge Ram. It was like a really scratch draft demo. And then I got the validation that like, whoa, they obviously were liking it. So I was like, let me lay this down. Let me actually do it. And then it just so happened that the song's getting released, the show's getting released. So it all feels very kismet. I think I'm just gonna bang out singles. I have a next one coming up for the fall. I think I'm just gonna, you know, albums are a lot. It's a big undertaking, and I'm an independent artist. So
Yeah.
I think for the sake of my sanity, I'm gonna just do singles and kind of chuck it along like that. But there's a lot of music coming in. It might end up culminating into an album anyway.
I love it. I love it. I love it. I see with the Purdy chain too. I peeped that. Yeah.
Thank you. This was a great interview. Thank you so
Ab-
much.
Absolutely. That is my time, but I definitely want to say before we wrap that, like, you know, again, I could talk up and down the board about your work as Purdy and you as an actor and as an artist, but like truly for the folks that's watched this show for just entertainment, they're gonna feel inspired. And folks may even be feel seen for your work as Purdy. It's such an important, complex character, and there's definitely going to be folks I imagine reaching out to you and thank you for what you've done for that. And I thank you also as well.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Absolutely. And that's once again, folks, BMF streams on Stars each and every Friday. Thank you so much for your time today.
Thank you. Have a good one.
You too.